Hi everyone, and welcome back to Mixed Media Monday. I have yet another background idea for you. I know I keep showing the backgrounds, but these are the basis, like I've said before, and it helps give you ideas. So this one probably will be the last one for a while, but I want to show you this one. It's really fun and easy. All that you need is some crayons, regular old Crayola, whatever kind of crayons. What I like to do is when my son, every year when school's out, they bring all their supplies home, and he has crayons all over the place, broken in half, this and that. So I always take those and put them in a box, and I use them for my stuff like this. You'll also need some sort of heating tool, as in like a little heat, the flat heating, I don't even know what it's called, but I really, really want one of those. You use it for beeswax a lot. Or an iron. You can use any size iron. I have I have to be careful, it's hot, my Heidi Swap iron, my little pink Heidi Swap iron, and some wax paper, and a craft knife. That's it. So what we're just going to do is we're going to take our crayons, and after you've taken the paper off, you just take your craft knife and make shavings. Make little shavings of your, now I will say the Crayola crayons, of course, work a little better. They're a little softer, and they you get better kind of shavings. But for this one, I want the more sporadic look, so this is like the cheapy dollar store type crayons. Work just fine. Really, all you need is a wax crayon, and it works. So we'll just start laying some shavings all over the page. Kind of spread it out. I'm just going to do some of each color. Now if you have a certain color scheme in mind, then you can use just those colors. I mean, you can use any color, any crayons you want. If you get one of those big boxes, like 64 colors, it's really fun because you can have all kinds of different colors to play with. Okay, so now that chunk is too big, so we're going to spread that out a little bit. Now let's add some yellow. I'm still playing with the editing software that my husband got. I can't quite figure out iMovie either, guys. Anyone have any tips or a good place to go and look for how-tos on it? I'd appreciate it, because I just can't seem to quite, I don't know. I know it's supposed to be real easy, but I can't seem to get it. I do everything it says, and it works on there, but it won't transfer with everything over onto YouTube for some reason. So if I can figure it out, I'll probably fast forward through this stage, but if not, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to bear with me while I do my shavings. Now you can always come back and add more after you've given it the heat, and you see where you might want some more color. You can always paint the page before you put your crayons down too. I like the white background or the cream color back. I just like the light background. To me, it just makes the colors pop more, which gessoing, it would be good. Let's add some gray. I hope the lighting's okay. It's a really rainy, dreary kind of day here, which are actually some of my favorite kind of days. I don't know about you guys, but I love rainy, thunderstorm type days. They just, so I know some people they drag down, but me they energize. I don't know why, but I definitely get energized. Plus, it's the perfect time to curl up with a book by one of my big windows. It's one of my favorites. Okay, let's see, add some orange. And I think, oops. Yeah, be careful when you're doing this, because it's easy to get yourself. Okay, we're gonna start with that. Okay, let me use my brush here. Brush these colors back over to this page. Maybe spread them out a little bit the way I want them. Okay, then you take your wax paper, make a sheet big enough to fit on your page, and then you just take your iron and you start melting that crayon. Look how awesome that is coming out. Okay. Just make sure you get all your shavings melted. If you use a bigger iron, of course, you know, it'll go a little quicker, but I always have this one sitting in my ribbon drawer because I use it for my ribbon and other things, so it's just a handy little thing to have in your craft area. It does not take up much space at all. Okay, so I can tell we'll be adding more, or I'll be adding more. Then you pull away and look at that. Is that just not, oh, that's so cool. It looks just, so I'm going to take a few of those colors that I didn't use yet, like this black. I think the black will look, and I'm just going to add in some of these areas to fill in and accent. Like I said, you can just keep adding to it, because sometimes you just don't know where it's going to spread when you melt it. It kind of has a mind of its own on which direction it's going to go. Put some more of the blues on this side like this. Get some orange. Pink, that's the color I don't have. I guess I didn't get a pink color. That's okay. Okay, so I'm going to put my wax paper back down, and I'm going to go back over what I did. And melt those shavings. And like I said, you can just keep adding shavings everywhere that you want to add more color of a color or accent. Okay. Ah, perfect. I love it. Have a Okay, so there we go. We have our wax crayon background. Isn't that absolutely cool? And again, you can just keep adding to it and do different stuff in this. I'm going to leave it exactly like this. I think this page I will use as a pull art page, which I will show you guys how to do when we get to that. So there you go, guys. Another quick, easy, fun, inexpensive way to do your backgrounds. Remember, mixed media art journal stuff, very inexpensive. You don't have to spend a lot of money on stuff for your art journals. So go raid your kids' school boxes, or go to the dollar store and get yourself some crayons and give it a try. Oh, and also, this wax paper can be used too. I mean, that has its own design also. So it can be you can cut this out and add it to another page somewhere of your mixed media kind of things, like these ones we worked on last week. So save this. Don't throw this away. This gives you a piece of mixed media to use. All right, guys, until next week, I hope you guys have fun in your journals, and remember, have a artsy day. Bye.